Hey there, Geometry. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Math with Mullins. Today we're looking at lesson 11.4, 11.6, which is the surface area of prisms and then the volume of prisms. So without any further ado, let's go and get started. First thing we're going to look at is the formula. So to find the surface area of your prism, you're going to be taking your perimeter of the base times the height plus the area of your base times 2. So P is perimeter of base, H is going to be your height of prism, and then B is your area of base. You might also see throughout your surface area can also be equal to L plus 2B, and 2B, L is just the lateral surface area, so that's just going to be your perimeter of the base times the height again. So L is for lateral area. But typically we are using this one and just kind of sticking with that. So let's go ahead and try some. For example 1, we're finding the surface area. So again, we're thinking about the area of, or the perimeter of my base. So I'm just going to highlight this section here. And that kind of shows off where the base is first. So if I wanted to find the perimeter of the base, I would be doing 12 plus 12 and 10 plus 10. So that's 24 plus 20. So perimeter of the base is 44. So here's my formula. Perimeter of the base times height plus 2 times the area of the base. So perimeter is 44. The height of this prism is going to be 5. And then 2 times the area of the base, that's 12 times 10, or 120. So I'm going to get 44 times 5 is 220. 2 times 120 is 240. So adding those together, I'm going to get 460 miles squared. For the next one, finding the surface area, again thinking about the perimeter of my base. Here's my base. So I'm seeing a triangular base here. So using that, perimeter is going to be 8 plus 6 plus 10. So using my formula, perimeter of the base plus, or times height, plus 2 times area of the base. 6 plus 8 plus 10 will be 24. The height of this prism is 6. And then to find the area of the base, that is 6 times 8, because this is my triangle, base and height, so 6 times 8 divided by 2. I know 6 times 8 is 48, divided by 2 is going to be 24. So 2 times 24. 24 times 6 is 144. 2 times 24 is 48. Adding those together, we're going to get 192 square yards. Okay? Example 3, we're also going to find the surface area, but we're going to tie it into the things we talked about at the beginning of chapter 11. You probably thought you were done finding the area of regular polygons. Unfortunately, that is not the case. We're going to try that here. We do have the height, but what we don't know is the area of this base. This is an octagon, so we're going to kind of repeat those same steps we saw in the beginning of chapter 11. So 360 divided by 8 sides is going to give us 45 degrees for that central angle. But cutting that in half because we want to find the apothem, that's going to be 22.5 for this upper angle here. Okay, I don't know the apothem, but I do know a half of that side length, or half of the base, is 3. And then something I like to do is, if I already have 22.5, but I want to have the tangent be opposite to adjacent, I'd rather find the complement of 22.5 and use this angle down here. So the complement would be 67.5, so I can take the tangent now of 67.5 and set that equal to a over 3. So my way that I'm solving this, I wanted to just be able to multiply something really quickly and be able to find apothem in one step. So tangent of 67.5 times 3 is going to give me an apothem of about 7.24. So then when I find the area of that base, is going to be 1/2 of the apothem, 7.24, times the perimeter of the octagon, so that's 6 inches per side. At 8 sides would be 48 for that perimeter of the base. So I'm going to get about 173.76. Okay, so now when I come back to finding surface area, perimeter times height plus 2b, we're going to see perimeter of my base is 48, the height of my prism is 11, and then plus 2 times the area of the base, 173.76. 48 times 11 I got was 528. 2 times 173.6 I got 347.52. Adding those two together, I'm going to get 875.52 square inches. Okay. Next part of our notes is volume of a prism. Volume of the prism's formula is pretty easy. It's basic. It's area of the base times height. So big B stands for area of the base, and H is height of prism. Keep in mind the height of the prism is connecting the two bases, so if my base is a triangle, it's the line that's connecting the two triangles. Okay. We're going to repeat the same shape for example 1, except now we're just going to find volume. So again, thinking about the area of your base first, and then times the height. So my base here is this shape that's getting highlighted, which is a rectangle. So if I'm finding, not area, volume to be area of the base, my area of the base can be found by doing 12 times 10, and then my height is 5. So this one's going to be just pretty straightforward. I'm going to get 600 cubic miles. For the next one though, not as easy, and some people think the base is this shape down here, but the base is actually the two shapes that are facing one another, which is going to be this trapezoid. So I can see I have one pair of parallel lines, which means I'm going to use my trapezoid formula to find the area of the base. So base, which is a trapezoid, can be found if I take 1/2 of the height times the sum of base 1 and base 2. So 1/2 of my height of a trapezoid is 3.9, and then base 1 plus base 2 would be 4 plus 6. So that's 1/2 times 3.9 times 4 plus 6, which would be 10. I got 19.5 for the area of the base. So area of the base times height, 19.5, times the height of this entire prism. So from one base to the next, I'm seeing that's the 12 right here. 19.5 times 12 should be 234 cubic centimeters. Okay. Our last one, again, good thing to focus on here. The base are the two shapes that are facing one another. So if you want to pause the video, go ahead. Just writing this in highlighter. When you're done, click play so you can check it. So for this one, my base is going to be these two triangles that are facing one another. Okay, so if you're thinking about finding the area of a triangle, you need base times height. I'm given 9 and I'm given 15, but unfortunately I don't have the height yet. So this is where I'm going to use my Pythagorean theorem. 8 squared plus 9 squared is equal to 15 squared, or 225 subtract 81. I'm going to get 144, so that means the height of this triangle's base is 12. So now, when I'm trying to find the area of the base times height, my base is a triangle, so that'd be 9 times 12 divided by 2, and then times the height of the prism, which would be 10, because that's connecting both of my triangles together. 9 times 12 divided by 2 is going to be 54, and then 54 times 10 would give me 540 cubic feet. So there's how you'd find the volume for that one. This was a quick video, so that's going to be finished. We're going to be finished up here, but feel free to go back to whatever you need to double check. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time when we start talking about pyramids. Have a great day.